Well, hello there, it's the Archivist from tradingcardarchives.com, and I'm here recording on a Wednesday night, which is weird, but I'm doing that because I promised I would do the giveaway drawing tonight. And so here I am. This is the 1,234 subscriber franchise giveaway. If you remember, we call it franchise because if you win, you don't get just one box. You can pick from any number of the bundles of boxes that I announced in the giveaway announcement video. So there's like 4 One Piece boxes or 3 Gundam boxes or these cool history boxes. There's all kinds of these different bundles that you can get that are sort of themed, and you can pick one and you get it all. So if you want the One Piece, you get all 4 boxes. You don't have to pick one of them; you get all 4, right? And then there's also a lot of single boxes there too, if you want. Like there's that amazing uh, Card Fun Little Prince box is pretty awesome. The Toriyama box. There's a lot of really cool single boxes too. So yeah, I'm actually really curious to see what people are gonna pick. But as you know, I always like to do a little bit of extra stuff. I don't want to just do the giveaway, although I will put a chapter mark where I did the drawing if you just want to skip and see who won. I might put it in the description too. You also will get an email from me. So if you are the winner, I will email you and ask you, hey, what do you want and where do you want me to send it? Because we got to figure that out, right? But for now, the first thing I want to do is a little bit of mail. And I have a few packages to open. I'm actually pretty excited about them. This first, I think what these are 3 different boxes of RR Parks trading cards, some that I've been looking for a long time. So it kind of makes sense because if you remember, we started this giveaway talking about RR Parks cards. I was showing off his latest Kickstarter for his Halloween set and Pirate set, and that Kickstarter is still running. So if you are interested in those sets, they are still available right now. You can go to that Kickstarter. There's a link in the original video. If I remember, I'll put one in this video. And you can still back those. He's got, I think his goal was to get like $600 or something, and he's up to like $14,000. So yeah, the Kickstarter is doing awesome. He's doing really good with it, which makes sense because these are some amazing sets. I actually ended up picking up the Steed Bonnet printing plate set again, so I'll have both printing plate sets, which I think is going to be pretty awesome. But since I started the giveaway with those, I thought, I might as well keep going. And oh wait, this isn't. I'm sorry. This is not trading cards. These are fans. These are computer fans. Sorry. Sorry. That's not trading cards at all. Let's check this other box out instead. Sorry, I just kind of grabbed all the boxes I had over there, and those are computer fans. Those are not boxes. I'm trying to do some upgrades to my gaming PC so it's not as loud basically. So I'm going to replace a few of the fans with some hopefully quieter fans. I don't know. It's that thing is a beast. It's hard to keep it cool without making a jet engine sound whenever the fans turn on. So. But anyway, back to trading cards. This should be now the RR Parks cards I was hoping to get. I don't want to say what they are until we actually know that they're in here. It's really well packed, which is great. I always open from the bottom because I don't want to show off my address to everybody. I think I have shown it now a few times, but so far nobody's shown up at my door, which is nice. Yeah, that would be super awkward and strange. Please don't do that. At least email me first. Man, this tape is like, this is seriously tape. I got these on eBay because, as you know, RR Park sells all his cards on Kickstarters. Some on his website, but mostly with Kickstarter. So if you miss them, which I did for these sets, I missed them. They happened like, 4 or 5 years ago. So I just wasn't collecting back then, and I missed these sets, and so I've been kind of obsessed with completing the set, getting all 5 of them. There's 5 different releases in the series that I'm hoping to get. I already had 2, so I found an eBay seller who had the last 3 of them, and he sent them all to me. I hope, at least that's, again, that's what I'm hoping to do. Okay, well, very nicely packed. I like to see that. And yes, here we go. So this should be 2 of them. Wow, that is extremely well packed. I am very impressed here. Awesome. Very, very cool. I'll, I'll show his eBay too if this ends up being, yeah, it is what I think it is. But great. Okay, cool. So yeah, so these are MST3K trading cards. Mystery Science Theater 3000. If you don't know what that is, come on. How do you not know what that is? But anyway, if you don't know what that is, it's this kind of old show, this funny show where people would, like a comedian, Joel or those guys, would make fun of old movies. And so if you ever saw this, there's like a silhouette at the bottom, there's 2 robots and a guy, and they're making fun of the movie as they watch it. That's MST 3000. It's a show I watched so much when I was growing up. I mean, I have many of the episodes I still have memorized, and it's been a while. But yeah, so here is Series 3 and Series 4. And the thing is that Series 1, 2, and 3 were pretty easy to get. Richard made quite a few of these. I've actually talked to Richard a few times about this set because I tried to get it directly from him, and he didn't have any left. But he said, you know, getting 1, 2, and 3, that's not going to be that hard. But getting 4 and then 5 will be extremely, extremely difficult. So this is, of course, this is Series 3. So now I have a full box of Series 3, and then this is Series 4. So a full box of Series 4. And then just to prove that I have the other 2, I think that's Series 5. Here is Series 1. Here is Series 2. So that's Series 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I could do a drum roll, we'd be doing a drum roll right now. But I'm going to open this, and we're going to find out if this is Series 5. Oh man, this is actually way harder to open than I thought it would be. Hang on here. Give me a second to think this through. I'm just going to cut it like a pack of trading cards. I'm pretty sure that's okay. There we go. All right, we're just going to cut it. And let's see. What do we got in here? Oops. Oh, he gave me some extras. Awesome. So yeah, that's this. I'll show you I'll show you his eBay channel once we get there, because that's super cool. They gave us some other extra stuff. But this is Series 5. So Series 5, it's tiny like this. It was a very small part of another Kickstarter, but it is the most rare, especially to find sealed. And he gave me some extras, which I think are cutouts from the other boxes, which is super awesome. I'm not going to open all that right now, but I'll talk a little bit about these. But basically, Series 1 and 2 I've had now for like a year. These show up all the time on eBay. You'll see 1 and 2 show up, you know, like all the time, like once or twice a month, right? They're there at least. Series 3 I saw pop up this one time ever from Dave, this eBay seller that I bought all 3 of these from. And he actually was listing 3, and so I bought that. And then like a week later, he listed 4 and 5. But he listed them at about like 6 a.m. my time, so I was asleep. I woke up at about 8 a.m. that day, and I saw the email, you know, hey, because I have like a search for these running all the time. I saw the email that says, hey, somebody listed Series 4 and 5. And so I'm like, oh my God, okay. So I like laying in bed, I go to check eBay, and 4 was still available, so I got it right away. But somebody else had gotten 5. And it wasn't there anymore. It was already sold. And I was just like, oh, how did I sleep in and miss this? Oh my God, I should have set an alarm. But then I emailed Dave, the guy selling these, and I said, well, you know, I got your 4 and your 5. If you want to put those in the same box and ship it, that's cool and all that. And I just want to let you know I missed the 5 because I was sleeping in. But if you ever get another Series 5, just let me know. I'll buy it right away. And what do you know, he actually had 1 more left, but he had to go like dig it out of his shelves. And so we were talking on eBay, and he listed it for me, and I got it. So now I have all of these. Richard's going to be really proud, I think. Or he'll be. Anyway, we're going to tell Richard and see what he thinks about this. I'm not super sure what he's going to think yet. Let me see if I can get these all on the table at once here in some kind of reasonable way. So that's Mystery Science Theater. That's 1, 2, and 3. And then 4 right there. Series 4 and Series 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I know we're going to do a giveaway too. That's happening today. This has been like a 3-year adventure to collect all 5 of these. So to have them all here finally is amazing to me, right? And so, like I said, I want to show you Dave's eBay because he was so nice to let me get all these and to have them still. Like, you have to imagine these Kickstarters ran like 5, 6 years ago. So he's just been holding on to sealed boxes of these for 6 years, right? Amazing that he did that. So let me pause here. I'm going to pull up his eBay. We'll take a quick look at it, and then we'll do the drawing. I promise. We're going to definitely do the drawing. Let me be right back. All right, I'm back, and let's flip over to that. So this is the eBay account. The user is Denzir, Dave Enzir, Denzir. 100% positive feedback. I'm going to give him 2 more, so he's going to have even more positive feedback. And you can see that he's got all kinds of interesting, mostly MST3K related things on here, but he's got some of the signature cards because these sets can include signatures. So Richard actually went out and got signed cards from the stars of the original show, and they're in these boxes. They could be in these boxes, right? So incredible, right? But he's got a Manos, Hands of Fate. That's like one of the most popular movies they did. Here's a Series 1 box that he has for sale. There's a bunch of those out there, so getting Series 1 boxes and Series 2 boxes is pretty easy if that's what you're looking for. But 3, 4, and 5 just get progressively harder, right? Like 3's harder, 4's even harder, and then 5 is like, you gotta beg people, basically, like I did. It's the only way. But here's some rack packs of the cards from the boxes. So these boxes actually include packs inside of them. Pretty cool. Here's a Series 2 box. And then we've got some more, that's like one of the sketch cards, another sketch card, some printing plates, and then he's got, some other things too, but a lot of sketch cards from the boxes. So definitely a very, very cool guy. Really helped me out here to finish collecting these. So thank you very much, Dave. I hope you have much success on eBay. I now have everything I need, so thank you very, very much. And with that, let me clear the... Here, I'm going to pause one more time. I'm going to kind of clear the desk, and then we'll come back and we'll do the drawing. I promise we will do it. I'm not going to delay any longer, okay? All right, and I am back. Hello again. And just like I said, we're going to switch over now and do the drawing. And, before I do the actual drawing and everything, I want to show you how it works. I'm going to show you how we do it. It's the same as every time before. So if you've seen this before, again, you can just kind of skip ahead. That's fine. And then the other thing I always like to just mention, because it is, this is one of those bittersweet things again, where like I get to give away some awesome prizes to some cool people who are going to win. And that's great. They're going to be super happy. But we had, well over 250 people enter in this contest. Which means that there's going to be, because we're going to pick 2 winners, so there's going to be 247 people or 48 people who aren't, I can do math, 248 people who aren't so happy, right? And so I just want to, let you know that even if you don't win today, it doesn't mean you're a bad person or you're unlucky or anything. You just didn't win this contest, and I'm sorry that happened. I can't give away prizes to everybody, but I hope you participate again next time. And, have some better luck. And if you do win today, congratulations. I hope this was a highlight for your day. I honestly love running these contests. It's a lot of fun, to talk to everybody on email. Some of you all send some really goofy jokes and things. I just love it. You don't have to do that. It doesn't help you at all. You don't get more entries. If they're really good jokes, sometimes you do. Someone sent a pirate joke that was exceptional. I don't want to tell it here because it was actually kind of a dumb joke, but I loved it. So anyway, yeah. So, but they got 2 entries because of that. But most of the time, it doesn't help you. It's more about just interacting with the community and fans and things. So anyway, I just want to say that, let you all know that, I appreciate everybody who is a part of our community. And I'm sorry I can't give away more. This is the most I can do. I promise. I'm doing a lot here. Some of this stuff will cost me a lot of money to ship. So yeah, but I'm gonna do it. I do it for the fans. Okay, so over here, what you're looking at, this is random.org. So random.org is a very, very cool website that lets you do all sorts of different randomization things. So you can roll dice, you can have like roulette tables, you can do any kind of different randomization type stuff you might want to do. And so if you remember, the way we did the giveaway is you emailed and you got a number back, right? So maybe you got the number 27 back, right? What we're going to do is we're going to generate a list of random numbers that include everyone's number from the list. So we started at 1, we ended at 322. Let me just double check that real quick. Yes, 322. So 322 is the highest number, 1 is the lowest. And so we're going to generate a random sequence from 1 to 322. And the person at the top of that sequence is the first winner, and they get to pick first, right? And so if they want the one piece, they can have the one piece. Then the person at the bottom of the list, the very bottom of the list, will be the second winner, and they get to pick second. So if the first person takes one piece, it's gone, and the second person has to pick something else. I'm sorry that I only have one to give. So that's how that kind of works. To just sort of show you more concretely, we're going to do an example one here with the numbers from 1000 to 1010. So the sequence is going to have 10 numbers on it. I'm doing this just so that no one sees their actual number on the list and then feels bad when it doesn't show up in the real one, because I don't want that to happen. So these numbers are all not in the real sequence. So this is just an example so you can see what we're going to do here. But we're going to go from 1000 to 1010. And if I generate that, you got to click 1000, 1010. And if I click that button, there's our list, right? So 1010 would be the first winner, and 1009 would be the second winner. And everyone else, I don't want to say you're a loser, but you didn't win this one. I can say that for sure. So that's how that works. And as you can see, we can do it again and again. And every single time, it's a random sequence that includes all of the numbers, but in a different random order, right? And so you do this enough times, everybody's number will appear in the first and second slot. So you all have an equal chance of winning here. Okay, so let's do this for reals. Assuming I can actually, there we go. Okay, so like I said, the very first number was 1. And the very last number was 322. And so I'm going to click this button. I'm only going to click it once. I'm not going to do 2 or 3 times or something silly like that. I love doing that, but it makes people feel real bad when they see their number at the top in the first one, but not the so we're just going to do it one time. And this is the real thing. So when I hit that button, the giveaway's over, the winners are chosen. We're just going to say who they are. I film it so that there's kind of this record. I'm filming this live. There's no cuts, no edits. I didn't pause here or anything. So this is meant to add some legitimacy to it. I don't know if that works or not, but I'm trying my best. Okay, not going to talk anymore. I'm going to hit the button. 3, 2, 1, hit the button. There's our numbers. So our first winner is actually somebody from very early on in the list. I don't know who that is. You don't know who that is. It's all kind of anonymous. Unless you are number 11, then you know exactly who you are. So number 11, you are our first winner, and you get to choose first. I'm going to email you right after this, probably before the video even gets posted, so you'll know. But if you see this and I haven't emailed you yet, just send me an email and I'll get it, but I might be asleep. And then we'll just kind of go through this list slowly so that people can verify that like every single number is on here, right? Like there's 4, there's 7, there's 308. Every number is on here somewhere. And then our second winner will be the number at the very, very bottom of this list of 322 different numbers. That is a long list of numbers. There it is, 207. So 207 is our second winner. So 11 and 207, you're the winners today. Everybody else, like I said, I can't say you're a loser, but you did not win this giveaway. there will be another giveaway. I don't know when I'm going to do the next one actually. If you want to comment and give me ideas, I love numerology stuff. So this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. This giveaway. So if there's another clever number sequence, maybe something around 1500 would be good. We could maybe what year was the Magna Carta signed? Hang on, let me check that. That might be cool. But anyway, winners are 11 and 207. I'm going to pause, check some history quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, I was way off. That's super early. That's in like the 1300s. So we need something in the 1500s. So come up with something cool. Show me in the comments. I'll think of some things too. We'll see. And then that'll be the next giveaway we run will be somewhere around the 1500 mark. But for now, this giveaway is over. Congratulations to the winners. I'll be emailing you so you can pick your prizes. We can arrange delivery and everything. And I'm sorry for everybody else. Them's the breaks. Random.org did its thing. And that is how the cookie crumbled, so to speak. I don't know. I'm not good at that kind of thing. All right. But anyway, it was always a fun contest to run. Yeah, let's all go back to our normal lives for a little bit, and we will run another giveaway as soon as we can. But for now, we're done. So yeah, have a great rest of your week, and I'll post some cool videos. I promise. I got some super cool stuff I filmed. I filmed a Ghibli video where I opened all the rest of my Studio Ghibli cards. I did another Cat's Eye video. I opened 2 more boxes of Cat's Eye. Yeah, I got some really cool stuff to upload in the coming days, so you'll see that too. So content will keep going. No worries about that. All right, have a great rest of your week and a wonderful night or morning, however you are in the world. But for now, I'm gonna say goodbye. Bye bye.